It appeared as though you were calling loudly for a foul at the end. What happened there? Was there a miscommunication?
Well, obviously, he didn't hear anybody because he didn't foul.
Anyone else?
What contributed to the poor shooting start? Was it more their defense, what they were
You
doing?
never know the
defensively?
answer to a question like that. It's always both.
Coach, your overall thoughts of the season? You know, group of new guys together, still get it to a game seven first
They
round.
did a good job. You know, I think that they hung together real well, and you know, they just played the second seed and played them 11 times. It's 5-6 in those 11 games. So they've done well for themselves, having never played with each other a minute before this season. And some of the young kids that developed in the D-League came up and did a good job during the season. So I think they were really quick to learn a new system and learn about each other as the season progressed. So I think they did a really good job. It's always disappointing to lose, but you have to congratulate the Nuggets. Michael Malone did a great job, he and his staff. GM Conley putting the group together. They've been together a few years now, and it's starting to show. There's a reason why they're second in the West. So congratulations to those guys. I thought they did a great job. Tonight was an odd game. I thought, both teams set basketball back in the first half. I'm surprised people stayed. You might want to go home and get a glass of wine and watch it on TV. But it got better. The best part for us was we hung in there. I thought we played aggressively enough to win for about a quarter and a half. We just didn't have the same pace and aggressiveness for about 2.5 quarters, then finally got it and then made it a basketball game. So that's disappointing, but nice to see that the group didn't hang their heads and came back in and had an opportunity. But Denver, they did a great job. I'm really happy for them in a strange sort of way.
Your thoughts on Nikola Jokic? You had a great one in Tim Duncan. I don't want to put him up there with Tim, but your thoughts on the way he plays the game? Yeah, a little bit too early for that, but your thoughts on the way Jokic plays the game?
Have you been in these sessions before? I've said this like 10 times, and I'm not writing your article for you. Ask one of your colleagues. He's magnificent. Magnificent. I'll just leave it at that.
Pop, you mentioned.
Yes.
You mentioned to Jabari that this was a new team and you liked the way it came along. Are you kind of excited about a second year with the same group and your contract is up? Do you expect to sign a new one?
I won't be the same team because DeJounte Murray will come back. And, he's our best defender. He was our point guard and we lost him at the beginning of the year. That made it tough. Well, Derek wasn't there either, was he? He was hurt, but Bryn Forbes was the point guard. Scared the hell out of him. But it helped him progress as a player for sure. So it'll be a different team just simply because DeJounte will be back, assuming everything goes well. So we were expecting big things out of him. So the team will be deeper, obviously, next year. But be that as it may, the West is tough. There's other teams that didn't make the playoffs, so you're going to be hungry to get into the playoffs. It's a lot of good teams. Okay? Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Coach.